All right. All right.
You talk about the match and I'll figure it out.
3, 2, 1.
So we've got Espejo rocking that Barraza. First one to grab a weapon. It's those blasters. But Crockie also grabbed the hammer with Nash. He's been playing a lot of Nash lately. It's a ton of movement speed, a ton of force, big weapons, and we know Crockie loves those weapon toss setups. He's going for a couple of them here, but still just getting blasted up by Espejo.
All right, don't go to the Q link. Don't do it yet. It's not ready. My bad.
All right, that's fair.
Don't go to that link. Just pay attention to the stream and we'll tell you, because I got it up now. We're good. So yeah, this is going to be a huge uphill battle for Ming and Espejo.
Yep.
But Espejo is also, like we talked about growth with Jezter, Espejo's had some great growth as well. Like I think he's top 50.
Man, but when Crockie hits those huge double signatures like that, you cannot afford. I mean, that's the one thing that gave them the damage lead here. I gotta say, it's been very even, just kind of trading back and forth so far. It's all building. We're at that minute mark where everybody's deep in the red. You're going to see stocks just flying off. There's another almost off the top.
You saw Espejo retreat to the wall. He's trying to be very careful. He has basically as many options on the wall with his axe as Crockie does. Different options in different situations, but like that's not necessarily the worst idea for him trying to go on the edge, especially against, like, Crockie was extremely red as well.
Yep.
You hit an axe side air, you hit an axe dare, you hit a ground pound on the edge, and Crockie's dead, and he's dead now. And they might pick up this kill on Jezter. You see Ming going in. He was unarmed, so Jezter had the weapon advantage, had the range with that neutral air.
Just managed to fight his way back onto stage. Getting juggled up. That side air is going to do it. 2 stocks around. Being the most damage. It is that Asuri, you know, the high movement speed, the lower ranged weapons.
Yep.
Can't really afford to get hit too often.
And if Crockie's able to effectively space out Ming, like if Ming can't get in, that's going to be super rough for Ming. They might have to just do a hard switch where Espejo has to focus on Crockie and Ming has to try and focus on Jezter. But Jezter also has that hammer with extended range and close range options too.
Yeah. Because he got that stomp. The neutral light's pretty quick. And even the down air, one of the faster air moves.
I love that Espejo's down signature, even though he did it the wrong way, it like hopped him up just enough so the D-light didn't hit from Jezter.
Ooh, Ming with a good punish on Crockie. Crockie was getting a little bit greedy there.
Yeah,
those
you're
spear
seeing
ground pounds.
And you're seeing Ming like notice that. Ming knows what damage Crockie's at. Saw that option to punish. They want to get that stock off of Crockie. Espejo's got to be careful. He's going to be on his final stock. He's pretty close in damage to Crockie and Jezter. Jester's on his last stock. Then get this kill on Crockie. Blue team can take the lead.
I mean, that would be huge. It would be the massive turnaround. No, Espejo getting tossed off the top. So Crockie is going to be the main target. Once they take him out, Espejo Ming will get a power play against Jezter. That momentary 2v1 while Crockie respawns.
Ming's got to be
Crockie
so
is landing
careful.
so many massive hits. That's a ton of damage. Ming going into the red. What can they do with this power play? This is going to be the story of the match right here.
It seems like their focus there wasn't necessarily the 2v1 combo onto Jezter. You saw him retreat over to the wall a little bit, but it was trying to strip the field so that Crockie didn't have a weapon.
Didn't last too long,
yeah, Spawn came in for him, like, super clutch.
Ooh. Man, I gotta tell you, like, Crockie's aerial movement, he always knows just how to steer around what you're trying to toss at him.
I mean, that's what he came up with, the term dodge circles.
Yeah.
And he's a very aerial player. Like, you'll see when he has spear in his hands, a lot of weapon toss nairs, a lot of weapon tosses in general when you're in the air to help him get in. That's something he himself has said he tries to abuse as much as he can.
He likes to do kind of that aerial movement bait and punish. You know? Get him tripped up, give him the broken ankles, and then just smack him with a hammer.
Even on the edge, even when his opponent is also aerial, not necessarily grounded.
Yeah.
You saw him he started off above, got around, down, and below to reach up with that hammer recovery and send down.
And we're just going to be running it right back, Mammoth Fortress again. This is still one of the most popular map picks for tournament play. Crockie's
Jezter without a weapon. You see Ming trying to pressure that. There's the spawn coming in. Jezter immediately grabs that hammer. Ming's sword is doing work. Got Jezter into the yellow. Almost into the orange. Ming can find a couple more hits.
Ooh, Espejo rotating over to hit Jezter. A little bit of team damage going on to Ming, but I got to tell you, he's gotten enough onto Crockie that that's probably fine. Damage build still even between these teams. Man, this set has just been back and forth.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the bear coming out for a big hit.
Yeah, you don't usually see that signature used too much. And it's going to be the blue team picking up the first kill. And the second kill.
Wow, okay. I
Side
mean,
air
that's
from
quite an
Jezter.
answer back after the way game one ended.
Sending Espejo flying. Ooh!
Yep.
Did the neutral sig one way, that missed. Turn it around, try it the other way. That one's going to hit. And the kill, and the side air. The unofficial double coming out for Jezter here. Red team just a little bit behind. Jezter definitely the most damage so far. Crockie's getting close as well.
Ming getting those guitar strings, putting damage onto Jezter. Keeping it in their favor. Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
big slap off the side. The weapon
Oh.
Jezter just fighting his way back on.
It was decent damage.
Ooh, blasted off the top. Espejo with the dodge roll.
Yeah, I was watching Ming. Was Jezter even in red for that to kill?
He was like towards the end of orange. I think Espejo like charged that one even just a little bit. Oh my gosh, Crockie everywhere you want to be. Don't travel without him.
Yeah, Crockie's... Well, he was doing a great job taking no damage, but then that axe from Espejo came in, took him out, and we're in an even game. The red team was a little bit in the lead, so they were a little bit ahead. Espejo is taking some damage. He's in the orange. He's got to be careful. Crockie on the edge. You saw him immediately disengage.
I like that rotation.
Yep.
I've got to imagine through their headsets they're just calling for those.
Oh, yeah. You saw him dash
All right,
jump
swap,
short hop
swap, swap.
like, all the way across the stage. Ooh.
Crockie sending Espejo up wide. Jezter trying to clean it up. Espejo really wants that weapon, but Jezter guarding it so well.
You saw Espejo get out of the way of that bear that came out from Jezter. He saw it coming. There's a D-Light side air. Crockie comes in with a D-Light side air. All of the damage that was on Espejo was too much for that high defense that Brawlhalla has. Jezter was able to finish it up.
Oh no, and now Ming unarmed.
Yeah, that's the really tough thing. Now Ming's on the wall. Jezter has complete stage control. So any weapon spawn that comes in, Ming gets a punch of Jezter in the back of the head. There's the neutral air.
Yep. Got to be careful not to tag either of the teammates with a hit that lasts too long, because you know their partner is going to be swinging in right after.
Ming looking for the victory that's going to tie up this set 1-1. Man, unarmed for so long. D-Light side air into the perfectly timed nair from Jezter for the kill. But that game was close, man.
Yeah. Just firing back and forth. I mean, much closer than a current 2-0 would belie.
Yeah. Ming did so much work there unarmed. Here comes D-Light side air, boom.
Yeah, they just had that set up on lock.
There's Crockie and Jezter. Looking stone-faced. We've seen Crockie pop off heavily in the past.
Yep.
Multiple times throughout his years. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see one necessarily here against in
Not
this
from
set.
a round one match.
That's true. Yeah.
That would be...
Not from a round one or a round two.
You'd have to be feeling yourself pretty hard. Just be like, you're popping off in like,
Yeah.
you
Come
know,
on, man. Don't pop off in pools.
winner's eighths?
Come on,
Like,
dog.
What?
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Jeez. Oh, but we do have the swap over to Miami Dome coming in now. This is going to be crazy because Jezter and Crockie have such large weapon swings. How do you get around them? Maybe it's just because now Min doesn't have to work so hard to close in. He got massive guitar strings going.
Maybe you also just be Espejo and try to control as much space as you can with that axe. Those gigantic hitboxes that take longer to start up but cover a massive area. Ooh, Jezter with the follow-up. a little bit too deep into the push-off column.
Good
Espejo didn't
patience.
panic and go into it. Made the smart move to stay glued to that wall once he saw where Jezter was going to be. They're able to pick up the kill, but that's what we saw last game too.
Ooh, Espejo going for those signatures, but Crockie just pogoing him off the side. Damage build, no, doesn't get the follow-up.
Oh no, Espejo's going to fall.
Oh, man.
Wasn't forced into the blast zone, but didn't have enough movement options to get back.
They started off with such a huge lead, too. Uh-oh, down off of the spike, and Jezter with the save.
They need to kill Crockie. They need to kill Crockie and not let Crockie get a big lead.
Yeah, I mean, Jester's been getting a lot of these kind of drive-by attacks, the quick sword swipes, even taking out Ming off the top. But a lot of the damage ends up coming from Crockie and how he can set up Jester's hammer swings.
And this is sort of, I think, the setup that we saw in Game 1 of everybody on their second stock except Crockie. Even though Espejo's in the red and Jester's in the red, the fact that Crockie is still on his first stock.
Oh, man. And now Espejo down to his final 5 stocks to 3. The red team's lead just continuing to grow.
Coming about 2 minutes in this game, and they finally find the kill. It's Ming with the recovery. Espejo taking out Jezter as well. That's huge. That evens up this game.
Man, came just in time when they needed it. Ming tagging Crockie back. Crockie.
Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay. I knew that wasn't going to kill him. But that put Espejo in a possibly really rough spot. He was able to find the range with his axe recovery to get back. But after taking that down sig, that was rough. Ming on his last stock. Man, Crockie's so healthy.
Oh, man, Espejo deep in the red. 2 off the side.
No,
Jezter
Espejo's done
to clean it up. All right, but now Ming just earned himself a 1v1 against Crockie. However, down by a full stock.
This is Qatar's into Spear. Now Qatar's into Hammer. If Ming can find a way in, one thing that's going to take away Crockie's potency with weapon throws is don't give him a weapon.
Yep.
He's able to get to that one. There's a spawn on the stage. Crockie's going to throw that away. That's what's really scary. After Ming disarmed himself, it's going to be so difficult.
All right, well, I mean, he's been managing to kind of do these quick darting attacks, just slowly building up the damage onto Crockie. He's got him in the red. That's enough for the kill. 1-1.
Is Ming about to clutch this?
I mean, they're down 2-0 in the set. He has to if they want to stay winner's side. Yo, let's go, Ming. Look at this edge guarding.
It's even. Ming is not top 250 power ranked.
I mean, he's looking to be after this. Look at this performance. But now Crockie has that signature spear. That's what he is most known for.
Ooh.
Don't want to get tagged by too many attacks. Slight damage lead for Crockie.
Ooh. Nice weapon
Ming
toss
tossing
Ming.
some weapon throws in there.
Just breaking it up just a little bit. There's the sidelight. Just waited. Both of them. Oh, Crockie's able to get the weapon first.
Now both unarmed again. The weapon advantage just keeps shifting.
Oh, it came right to Ming, and then Crockie got the hit. It came right to Crockie.
I mean, this is an all-out brawl. They're just like picking stuff up, throwing it at each other, swinging away. Both entering the red. There's the neutral air and the rearm. Ming back on Qatars. There go the Qatars. Now he's unarmed again.
There's a weapon spot coming in. Oh, the recovery not enough to kill.
Oh, the ground
didn't get the touch.
Side.
Or did he get the touch?
All right. Okay. No, Crockie's sealing the deal.
That's a 3-0. You're seeing the smile come out from Crockie. Oh. Man. When you saw it get even on that last stock, I bet Crockie started sweating.
I know. He managed to get like just the calm look on his face by the time cameras came over to him.
Yeah. Dude, I would have been sweating for sure.
But I've got to imagine he was getting pretty animated. Let's see in the bottom player cams. I mean, you always get to see this on his stream.
Yeah.
He gets into each
Crockie
game.
has like the most physical movement of any player while he's playing.
Yeah, that's right. There's the ground pound. Secure it.
You can see